take around 2 or 3 minutes about the Niti Aayog report on water conservation. So good evening to all of you, and good morning to those who are attending from US and Canada. And I'm going to take just 3 minutes of the report of Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog is the think tank of the government for policy formulation. In 2018, Niti Aayog came in with report. I am highlighting only the 3 points. The 3 points are: India is going to face acute water crisis, and by 2030, the demand will outstrip the supply. Number 2, 21 cities in India, they are going to go out of groundwater, and 100 million people will be affected because of this. Now 2020 is over, but it may happen, if not in 2020, maybe in 2025, thanks to good rains. Number 3, if the trend of no conservation of rainwater or the water conservation measures are not taken effectively by the government, it may impact the GDP by 2050 by around 6%. Now, 6% affecting the GDP is a very big figure. Our total GDP as of 2021 is around 200 lakhs crores. 200 lakhs crores, 6% is around 12 lakhs crores. It's a very big amount, and no country in the world will allow even 0.5% reduction in the GDP, and they will take all the steps to ensure that GDP is improving or remains as it is. Now, that is why in the month of February, the National Jal Shakti Mission, the water mission of the central government, they started a campaign by the Prime Minister, Catch the Rain. Catch the rain when it falls, where it falls. And online, he contacted around 2,000 villages and to spread the message of water conservation. Now, this is so far as the Niti Aayog report is concerned. Now, let us go to the McKinsey report. The McKinsey report was talking more on urbanization, the problems related to rapid urbanization. McKinsey report said in 2008, around 340 million people lived in cities. And this is going to go up to 590 million. In other words, from 34 crores in 2008, it will go up to 59 crores by 2030. Now, that is not the end of it. It further stated, if the current infrastructure to continue, that is the current level of comforts to be given to the citizens, the government has to spend US dollar 1.1 trillion. Now 1 trillion is equal to 1 lakh crores. So in other words, the government has to spend something like 8,26,000 crores, close to 8,25,000 crores by 2030 because of this rapid urbanization. There is a World Bank report also, which says in 2017, around 34% of the population lived in the cities. It is going to go up to around 40.73, that is 41%, which is in sync with the McKinsey report. If our population goes up to 150, the 40%, it comes to around 60 crores. Now, these are the impacts of urbanization and lack of focus on water conservation. Now, actually, we are doing a very good service to the national mission of water conservation. So water conservation is an important aspect. And coming to this Bangalore, so far as the Bangalore is concerned, the Bangalore is spread over around 800 square kilometers. It has got a population of around 13 million, and it is going to go up to around 20 million by 2030. The daily water demand is around 2 billion liters daily. That is 200 crore liters, whereas the supply by the municipal authorities or the government meets only 50%. So the balance is through the tanker lorries or through over-exploitation of groundwater. Now, this cannot go on forever. Now, the Bangalore, it had around 200 lakes in the year 1960. Today, we have only around 80 lakes, of which at least only around 10 to 15 lakes are really in good conditions. And balance all lakes are ecologically dead. Either they are full of sewage waters, treated or untreated. There is no effort to regenerate these lakes effectively by the government agencies. Now, 73% of the rainwater, if it is managed properly, it will meet the city's water demand 73%. That is the total demand of the citizens to the extent of 73% can be met out of this rainwater. Now, it is not ending. The CAG report, this is the report of the Comptroller and Auditor General. Now, Comptroller and Auditor General report said most of the stormwater drain expenditure is going waste, because the stormwater drain expenditure, it is supposed to take care of the rainwater and channelizing the rainwater. But after 1 or 2 years, it becomes a sewage canal, because you take the Rajakalve in Bangalore, it is supposed to be channelizing the rainwater, which is not happening. And these are the flip points, that is the minus points of the government expenditure. Now, because there is enough rainfall in Bangalore, we get around 140 centimeters this year plus. Average is around 100 to 110 centimeters. If this rain is harvested properly or managed properly, the drinking water needs can be met. Now, whatever has to happen, good thing will happen. Our efforts to send this message, campaigning the message of water conservation, I am sure it will certainly help the citizens of this country to conserve the water. And we are making our sincere efforts during 2022 to take this campaign forward. I am sure all of our people will at least add at least 10 people in their group to send this message. And end of 2022, we will have more smiles so that our campaign is ended with a good note. Thank you.